Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing some crochet ombre faux locs, and I'm also going to show you the holiday updo that I did. So I'm going to be doing this half individual, half traditional crochet style. The perimeter around my head is going to have all individual locks. In the middle is going to have traditional cornrow crochet locks. So I'm working on the first row first. I'm just breaking it off into 4 easy sections. Then once I was done that, I did a second row for the individual locks and broke that off into 4 easy sections. Each section is going to have 3 locks. So the second thing I'm going to do is cornrow the middle of my head using the traditional cornrow method. So I'm going to just part out a cornrow with my hands. I'm not using any comb, and I'm going to moisturize this section using the whipped hair butter. This one is from Galaxy Beauty Skincare, I believe, and I'm going to link it down below. It's black owned, and I just smooth it onto my hair. I like to make sure I get my roots because they need to stay moisturized, especially underneath a protective style. And I also just smooth it down my hair, and then I detangle using my Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush, and I start on my ends, then work my way up to the roots until there's no more tangles. So yeah, and after that, then I braid or cornrow. So I start off with a regular braid, and then I start moving down the section, grabbing small pieces of hair as I braid, just the same way I flat twist. So yeah, so at the ends I also coil the ends to make sure they're nice and coily and whatever moisturized. Yeah, so moving on to the second one, the parts do not have to be perfect. Please don't think your parts have to be perfect. It's actually good that they're not perfect because you want this hairstyle to look natural. So yeah, so I'm using the hair butter again because this is the best moisturizer I believe to use on natural hair for protective styles or just regular natural hairstyles. I feel like this is the only moisturizer for me that really lasts a long time. So now the cornrows are done. It looks like I have about 6 or 7, 6, and yeah, so now I'm going to work on the individuals. So again, each of those 4 sections for each of the 2 rows is going to have 3 individuals, and it's really simple. You smooth on the hair butter, detangle, and then you plait all the way down, and again coil the ends around your finger. You can get rid of the excess butter and use it on another section. So here is 3. Like I said, each part is going to have 3, and now I'm done with the rows of individuals. So I'm going to head to bed, let it air dry, and now this is the next day. I'm going to install the locks. These locks are from Amazon. It comes with 24 locks per bundle. It comes with this extra stuff, and the package comes with 6 bundles. I only use 3 picks. I only use 3 out of the 6. Okay, so now I'm going to crochet in the lock on the individuals. I'm going to do the individuals first since it'll be since you have to worry about the details. So I'm going to crochet it onto the root, and then I'm going to unwind or untwist the lock and then rewind or retwist it on top of the individual, and this hides the individual inside of the lock. You want to push up the lock just to make sure none of your braid is showing, especially on the colored parts, because this hair is ombre, so it's going to be a different color than my natural hair. So you want to make sure that your natural hair is covered all throughout the lock. So just keep pushing up if you feel like you need to. So yeah, so the lock should look something like this, and it's really simple to do. I like to pull the lock and the braid through the loop because it's more secure that way for me. And then I just start wrapping. The wrapping part doesn't take long at all, and it's really a quick thing. So now all of the individuals are done, and now all I have left to do is the traditional crochet, which is the easiest part. So I'm simply just crocheting on one lock onto the cornrow, and then I'm pulling a lock through the loop only one time. You can double loop it if you want, like loop it 3 times if you want, if you feel like you need to. But these locks were really secure throughout me having them in, so I didn't feel like I needed to double loop them or triple loop them. So yeah, so I just made sure I covered enough of my cornrow. I have plenty of locks left over, and I could have filled them in even more, but this is how many I wanted to do per cornrow. Now you can do the individual method on the ends of your cornrows, but I chose not to. So this is the finished look of the hair being out, but now I'm going to do my holiday updo look. So yes, I did install these just to do this updo hairstyle because I found them on Pinterest and I was like, I gotta get these locks to do this hairstyle. Okay, so to do this updo, I'm going to take just sections in the middle, roll them up like this, and then pin them down. And I want to start in the middle because I want the outside to lay nicely on top of those. So my individuals, I just pin them up so no one can see them, but again, you can make those individual locks if you want. They don't have to be out. So yeah, so doing the middle, and I'm just rolling, like doing like cinnamon rolls or whatever to them, and just rolling, tucking, and pinning them down. And now I have the perimeter left over, which is the important part of this hairstyle. You want to make sure it lays nicely on top of the holiday updo so that it looks nice. So yeah, so this is the look I was going for. Her name is Jordan Dunn, and this is the look she did for like the Met Gala one year, so that's what I decided to do. So now the pinning is done. It was a little difficult at first, but I figured it out. So now I'm going to adorn the hairstyle with some cuffs, some metal cuffs, and I'm using all gold. I didn't want to use silver. And now I'm doing my edges. I'm using Shine and Jam. Of course, this stuff only lasts like 5 minutes, but I still like it. So I just put it on my edges and I swoop them down like this. Then I let them dry for like a minute and then I swoop them. So yeah. So then I got some earrings that I brought. I think these are from Miss A, and they're like $1, and they were Christmassy to me. So that's why I decided to wear these, and they're really pretty. I like them. And then I got, oh yeah, so yeah, this is how it looks now before I put on this scarf. So the scarf is from Five Below, and yeah, I just put it on my head, and I forgot I had makeup on, so I was like, dang, I'm gonna get this on my makeup, but I didn't. So yeah, yeah, this is the finished look. How do you guys like it? Do you like it with the 2 strands down or with the 2 strands up? I like it with the 2 strands down. It looks really, I look younger. Yeah, but I like them. So now I'm going to show you how to take them out, and it's really easy. All you do is you can either unloop the lock. This is the first method. Unloop the lock and then take out your braid, and then unwrap your braid by just winding your braid around, and then slip the lock out. Whoop, there you go. Or you can do this other method. Take out the jewel first. Then you want to slip out your braid out of the lock, and then you can unloop the lock second. So yeah, it's really up to you. It's really easy to do, and of course the cornrow ones, you just unloop it and it slips off. So yeah, thumbs up this video if it was helpful. Check out more videos on my channel. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Merry Christmas.